Hello, I'm Tony Spiro, the CEO at Cosmic. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the incredible stuff that we released with our AI platform announcement yesterday. So going to the website, you can see the blog announcement has some of the details that you can read about. Our AI content studio, the application development and deployment features, and some of the advanced collaboration workflows that we put together into a really big release on Tuesday, August 26, 2025. So in this video, I want to just show you a quick demo of what you can do with these new capabilities. So I've already put together this DoorDash clone. This was built entirely by the Cosmic AI platform. I didn't touch a single line of code. I used AI to generate all of the content as well as all of the application code. So everything is powered by Cosmic, deployed to the Cosmic AI platform workflows. And I'll show you how this was put together, kind of starting from scratch. So if you go to the Cosmic dashboard, you'll notice that we have a new onboarding for new projects, which prompts you to ask, how would you like to get started? And you can start by either using AI, or you can browse some of our community contributions that have different use cases, portfolio websites, company, agency templates. This one's a sports car dealership website. So you can kind of browse and see what some of the other people in the Cosmic community are building. So some really cool stuff that people are doing using the new AI capabilities. So let's go ahead and get started with the DoorDash clone that we'll be building. So getting started, just name your project and you get prompted to this view of building your content models. So for us, we can keep it really simple and just say, create a DoorDash clone, press enter, and the AI will do its thing in building out our content models as well as creating demo content for our new application. Now we'll see that the content modeling is complete. It'll tell us some of the object types that were added: restaurants, menu items, categories, orders, as well as demo objects, pizza, burgers, Asian. Oh, look at that. It got my Pizza Palace there as well, the Burger Barn. So all of these demo objects will populate into our bucket once we click this button here. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so now all of the content has been added. Step 2 is building the application. So we can start with Next.js, Astro. You can also have some other kind of interactive type of applications, such as a dashboard or maybe some sort of other analytics platform. But for us, we're just wanting to create this DoorDash clone. So I'll keep it real simple here again and just say, create a DoorDash clone using Next.js, and then press, before we do that, I want to mention that we've also added some context here. So for the AI to build our application, it needs to reference our Cosmic API endpoints. And so adding our objects here, which are added by default, it will give the AI the references it needs to build out the application code. So if we did want to add maybe a little bit more of a reference for the AI, we could also maybe take a screenshot or maybe add some images, possibly like Figma designs, whatever you want to add into your media reference there, as well as external links if you wanted to even just link to DoorDash.com to give it more of a reference of how the text and code is structured. You could do that here as well as using our media from our Cosmic bucket or some MCP servers to add into our context. For now, we just need those objects that we can reference for building our application. So let's go ahead and build it. All right, so now it's building out the application code, and as you can see, it provides for us some explainer copy of what is going to be built, how it's designed, and what content it will use in the Cosmic API. Notice it did reference our existing content of restaurants, menu items, categories, and orders. So as you can see, it's populating this code editor view. And we can also see the progress of our application being built in this progress bar at the bottom of the page. All right, now we can see that it has built successfully. We can preview some of the pages that it's built, clicking around through our code editor view. And this deployment area will kind of tell us what we can expect after we press the deploy button. So we can name our repository and also decide if we wanted to publish it to the web or not. We'll go ahead and keep this same name as well as do the Vercel web deployment. So let's launch this. Let's go. All right, as you can see, the deployment was successful, and now we can press continue and see our view of the repository in the code area in our Cosmic dashboard. We can see also other areas to update our content and update our media, and the AI Studio is for our content management using AI. So let's kind of stick with this repository area. So as you can see, we've got a few tabs here, and while this is building, I'll go ahead and give a quick tour of what you can expect here in your code repository area. So this is the overview, kind of gives you an idea of your application structure, as well as the file tab will show you exactly what is inside of your code base. Your deployments, looks like it did error on that first deploy. That's normal, so we'll go back to that. You'll see pull requests, domains, environment variables, and settings. So let's go ahead and go back to our deployment area. So we can click into the logs and see what happened here. So let's check this out. It looks like there was an issue with the use cart, must be within a cart provider. So I think the AI will be smart enough to know what to do with that. So we can go ahead and click fix errors in new chat. And let's go ahead and we'll keep the context reference of all of our content. And we'll just copy and paste this deployment error log, and we'll see what it does with it. So let's go ahead and press the submit button, and we'll see what it does. So notice that it has some initial responses that it uses to kind of tell you that it's analyzing. It is looking at various files to make the fix. It's telling you what it's seeing, and maybe giving you a bit of a behind the scenes of how it's thinking about completing your request. So it looks like it's figuring out that from the build error, it says that the use cart hook is being called outside of the cart provider. Looks like it was in the not found file, so it looks like it knows how to make the fix. So we'll wait on that to fix. As you can see, it's updating certain files, and it looks like it completed. So it says that it created this new not found file, as well as updated the layout, header, and use cart files as well. And now we'll see that the deployment is in progress. It's now building, and it also has this commit text as well to tell you that it fixed the cart provider context error. And hopefully it's going to have no issues, and we'll see our deployment here in the preview area on the right. So we can monitor the build process here in real time. Okay, this is a good sign. It looks like it's building out those static pages and then finalizing everything here for a smooth deployment. And there we go. Here's our DoorDash clone preview here on the right side. And as you can see, it's using our content that we populated in that initial AI step, and clicking into these pages. It looks like we have our Burger Barn menu item here, classic cheeseburger. That looks delicious. Going back to the home page, let's see what's going on at my Pizza Palace. We have a margarita pizza for $16.99. That's a good deal. I might just go ahead and have to grab that one. So as you can see, it's pretty limited content. You can go back into the AI Studio and tell it to add maybe some more menu items or some more restaurants. And then, let's go ahead and check out more of this implementation. So as you can see here, it looks like this category filtering is not working. So this is normal. There's some functionality that it decided not to implement. So let's go ahead and see what has been implemented, because I'm curious. So it looks like the footer didn't quite make it through either. So I would say let's add that to our next request. And then let's see if this cart works. It looks like the cart is working. So we can click into the cart, and there we go. Now we have our DoorDash cart. We can add multiple items. Let's go and add a pizza. All right. So, following up with the AI, I would say maybe some improvements we can make is some updates. Let's say add a footer. And then let's go ahead and fix the home page. Let's see, category filters. And if it was just the footer, I would say maybe we do want to remove the context just to save on tokens, because it probably doesn't need all of the content to create a new footer. But for the category filters, I think maybe that would be helpful. So let's go ahead and include that content for it to use. And then let's go ahead and maybe fix this cart icon. It's a little weird looking to me. I know that Lucid has a really nice cart icon, so let's use the Lucid cart icon. And so this is kind of what I recommend that you do, is go ahead and just stack requests into the prompt, because you'd be surprised at how many things it can get done in one request. So this is a 404 page for our orders, so let's go ahead and add that one as well. So that's also a good reason to keep the context so that we can pull through our order content. And let's go ahead and submit this and see how it does. While it's doing its thing, I wanted to just kind of mention some of the capabilities here. So you'll notice that, like, when you click around, this URL changes. If you do want to kind of type into it and see what's available from the routes, you can do that here too. And then also, if there are any browser issues, you can pop open this console drawer and see any console errors. Looks like, for the most part, we're not seeing any errors on the client side, which is good. Okay, it's doing its thing. It looks like it's building out the new footer component, updating the layout, updating the header, category filters. All right, so it looks like it completed our updates, and it's now deploying the changes. So as you can see here, it says it added the footer, category filters, Lucid cart icon, and orders page. Okay, and it looks like it did have an issue, and since we are set up with autofix, it should actually just go ahead and resubmit with the errors that we saw. Okay, looks like it built successfully and it refreshed in our preview. And as you can see here, we have our new cleaned up Lucid icon as well as our new footer. All right, let's see the orders page. And now we have an order that was made. Excellent. Okay, so that's kind of how you get into the workflow of the Cosmic AI chat experience. All right, so next I want to show you how you can use some of the workflow capabilities to collaborate with your team members when you're making these updates to your applications. Okay, so going back into our repository, I want to show you the capabilities that we have for code workflows. So as you can see on this right side, we have our production URL that's available to view, as well as you can see the latest deployment. You can redeploy, and also you can see the GitHub repository, and you can set this to a private repository when you connect your own GitHub account. And then also you have the ability to add branches. This is a key part of best practices for workflow collaboration. So let's say I wanted to make an update to our application. I'll go into the update view. Also, this is a key feature here. If you want to go into Zen mode, it's a simple click away to kind of remove the other sidebars so you can just focus on your updates. So for workflows, we have our branch selector here at the top of the page. And let's go ahead and create a new branch called Home. And for this branch, I would like to make an update that instead of this really bright red on the home page, I'd like it to be an image. So let's go ahead and add a delicious background image to the home hero. And let's go ahead and keep our context of objects, and it should pull one of those images to use as a background. So let's go ahead and let it decide which image to use there. All right, so it made the update and it's deploying now. All right, and there we go. Now it's changed the red background to a new delicious image with multiple options for a meal that you might want to have delivered to you. Great, so now we have our DoorDash clone built out, looking good. However, as we did before, we are not live with this update yet, right? So this is actually on the home branch, which is available using a preview link. You can send this to team members and have them sign off on it. And when it's ready to merge into your production link, you can now create a pull request. So either doing that here after you've made the updates, or you can also see that pull request capability here on the pull request page. You can do that there as well. So let's go ahead and do that here. So we'll create a pull request for home to main, and you can add your title and description. We'll go ahead and just use the defaults. Now we've created our pull request, and if you did need to collaborate with team members, you can always do the same GitHub type of review process to discuss any other updates that need to be made to that specific PR. For us, the PR looks good to go, so let's go ahead and merge this. All right, it's been merged. So now we can delete this branch safely, and we'll be redirected back to the main branch, where we should see our deployment now in progress. All right, this is now deployed, so let's go to our DoorDash clone production link, and now we can see the updated home background, as well as we have our footer, all of our other updates that we made. We haven't actually tested this out yet, but it looks like it's working now with our pizza, Asian burgers. All right, and there you have it. That's our DoorDash clone. And when you're ready to go live, you can go into the domains area and see that we already have our production domain there. But we can also add a custom domain. So if you want to call it Cosmic Food Delivery.com. You can go ahead and add that here. Also, you can buy a domain. So let's go ahead and search for the CosmicFoodDelivery.com. It looks like it's available. $13.51 a year. Looks like a good deal. All right, and that's pretty much it. Go from idea to production in literally minutes with the new Cosmic AI platform. If you want to reach out to us on X or YouTube, you can also join our Discord community server and show me what you guys are building. I'd love to see some of the cool use cases that you're building with the Cosmic AI platform. All right, catch you next time. Bye.